With the Gateway Arch welcoming us in the background to look at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today we've got Adam Wainwright, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Eric, any thoughts?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Grichuk on the move. And that's the first out of the inning. With that, here's a look at John Farrell's Boston Red Sox. Who's the one to watch, EK?
Well, what's new? Big Papi is a guy everyone's excited to see. He's one of the few elite players in the game today. He works as hard as anybody in practice, but he has a skill set that gets fans excited to come to the ballpark. But most importantly, he helps his team win ball games.
And with that, a look at the defense for the St. Louis Cardinals. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, we're going to talk about Yadier Molina defensively. We can just get to the gold gloves. Just a multitude of those. He's so soft behind the plate. He gets his pitchers a lot of pitches. He shuts down a running game. Very cerebral as well as far as setting up hitters. I don't know if the game has seen a better defensive catcher.
Well, you know, it's never too late to get a first-inning rally started. This one's going to find the gap for 2 bases, so now at least to give your cleanup guy a shot to maybe drive in that first run of the game.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Clay Buchholz will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. What's your take on him, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's got 5 pitches to work with, so that really makes it difficult for the hitter. He can change speeds, ball moving in and out. Not a lot of fun for the hitters.
Matt Carpenter is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Buchholz is ready. Here's the 0-1. Line drive to center field. And that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first.
Well, that curveball is going to be an important pitch for him to locate going forward. This one's not terrible, but it is over the plate, and it gets turned into a leadoff single.
Dribbled to the right side, and he is in there. Coming to the plate now, Yadier Molina, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Who are you focused on, EK?
Well, if you're pitching, you better look out for Yadier Molina. He works hard at his craft, and he really knows what works for him at the plate.
Hit to third. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. On to Ortiz, not in time, so they just get the 1. Into the box, Johnny Peralta. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Throw to first, and that gets him out of the jam. Travis Shaw will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
So do I. Yep, it's been off. Oh well, it's on now. So all the customers are on.
Wainwright into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody calls a good game more often than not. Although he has been known to get a little flack from time to time about his consistency, especially on the corners of the strike zone. We'll see if that comes into play.
Swing and a liner. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will, just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. Around first, on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. So quickly into scoring position here following the opposite field double. And as we call on our team leaderboard, you can see he's up to 35 now on the year.
Yeah, he's definitely one of their guys offensively. He does a nice job of finding gaps and getting into scoring position.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
Here's the left fielder, Hanley Ramirez, as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hard liner to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Yeah, and no matter how many of these you see in your lifetime, this is still one of the most exciting plays in all of baseball. You can see he's not stopping rounding second base, and he makes it all the way to third there with an RBI triple.
Standing in now, Blake Swihart. Hit hard to the right side. Hit hard towards center. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Well, that's 4 straight hits against him now, and of the 4, this might be the hardest hit of them all. 1 run will score on the play, and they're really making him sweat out there now.
And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. 3 runs already home here. Hit hard to short. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Number 25, center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Drilled on the ground to short, and that's through, a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman,
David Ortiz walks into the box. Reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
I'll tell you what, this is the wrong team to fall further behind here in the early going. You got to get out of this mess, and soon.
This is pulled into right, and that's in there. Base hit around third and being waved on home. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. In to score is the runner from first. It's a 6-0 ball game.
If you want to put a big smile on the face of your starting pitcher, give him a 6-run lead early on and see what you get. He's got to be loving this right now, and I got a feeling they're not done scoring runs for him yet.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Line toward the alley and left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's 7-0.
Apparently, they're not done yet. This is now a 7-run inning, and they've gotten contributions from almost everybody up and down that lineup.
First pitch on its way. Shot back up the middle. In there, a base hit. Dustin Pedroia stands in following an RBI single his first time through. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, seemingly nothing has gone his way out there the entire inning. And his troubles are going to deepen here as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Line drive to left. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the run is in to score from third. And the runner from second is in to score. Around third and being waved on home. And he will come all the way around. It's an inside-the-park 3-run home run.
Something you don't see all that often. And it's still one of the most exciting plays in all of the game as far as I'm concerned. I was thinking that he might get held up at third, but he was having none of that. He had that inside-the-park home run on his mind from the get-go, and sure enough, he winds up getting it all.
Hanley Ramirez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
now batting, catcher, Blake Swihart.
Blake Swihart stands in following an RBI single his first time through. Into the windup and the pitch. Bunt attempt with 2 outs. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
And I'm just surprised that no one in his dugout has seen enough. I mean, this guy is done out there. D-U-N. I don't know what they're waiting for.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Xander Bogaerts gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. The early hit total, about what you'd expect in a score line such as this. And here's a ball hit in the air. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Well, sometimes when it rains, it pours. I mean, this ball is not hit all that well. It's just a simple little soft liner, but you couldn't drop that ball in a better spot, and he picks up a base hit.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Moss is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally... Brendan Moss will stride forward to lead it off, and I'd imagine he'll do so with some tired legs after being out in the field for that last half inning.
Yeah, that was a killer. He could probably use a minute or 2 on the bench, but he gets pressed right back into action here.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
And that guy right there is the beneficiary of all these early runs. He's got to be the happiest guy in the ballpark.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Digging in, Jed Jerko, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike 1. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Bradley is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 8th, center fielder,
Randall Grichuk gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Boom! Somebody learned how to not swing at the low one.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. This is line to left. Oh, and this kicks right off of him.
Not a bad guy to have hitting in your 8 spot. You know, that guy's no slouch up there. And comes through with a solid single here.
Greg Garcia is out of the dugout now, as it looks like he'll come on and hit for the pitcher, Wainwright.
Greg Garcia.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Number 26 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Cardinals, number 26.
I asked if you're going to warm up, and you said no.
Into the box now, David Ortiz, and he'll be looking to add on to his 2 RBIs from earlier.
David Ortiz.
Sent out to straightaway center field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first down. Mookie Betts will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Betts is going to turn for second. Around second. He'll try for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Travis Shaw digs in. He reached on a single and would later wind up scoring in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Misses the bunt attempt, and we'll see what's up now on 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here it comes on 0-2. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
And he's probably thinking if they just could have left that starter in a little bit longer. I mean, he was 2 for 2 against him. Not so fortunate against his successor.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and the throw goes right by him. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
When you're already losing, the one thing you can't do is give away more runs. I mean, you're already in the hole. The last thing you want to do is keep digging, but that's what's happening right here. Things are going from bad to worse now.
Oh, that one got the pitcher. No play as the run comes in to score, and we're all hoping he's going to be okay on the mound.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock a ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. By the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And here's Moss to make the catch, and that's the third out of the inning. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
You know, he was just sitting on that breaking ball. Anything else, he would have had no chance. But he got the breaking ball.
And there's a fastball from Buchholz as he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Number 36 stands in.
Number 36.
Buchholz has his target. First pitch on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Pedroia onto the grass, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, number 4.
Yeah, that's not too tough a play right there because he's already playing deep at second base anyway. So he just ranges out into the outfield and he makes the play.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Yadier Molina stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Molina swings and misses. He's in trouble now behind 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a pitch runs in on him here, and all he can do is flare one foul off to the right side. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. A good inning of work there. Clay Buchholz will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
And he pops up the bunt attempt. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Peralta scoops it up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Settling in now, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he will beat the throw. It's second and third now with nobody out.
Yeah, a lot of times we talk about quick wrists on balls hit down the line, but you'll see in show motion, this is all about the lower half here. Look at him turn on the baseball. It's a great camera shot and a great swing right there.
And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. And the runner from second is in to score.
And this offensive explosion continues. They're now up to 14 runs in the game. You can't even count that high. And I think defensively, you got to be saying right now, what do we got to do to get these guys out?
And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. Around third, here's Bradley in full flight. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
And the beat goes on. Another great at-bat, and what else is new? They've now thrown 15 runs up on the scoreboard. Now that is a good day's work.
Mookie Betts is at the plate as he watches ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Again to third, but he gets back in time. Runner at third here, nobody out. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his third hit of the afternoon. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third.
And if I didn't know any better, I'd think this was the 27 Yankees up there. Now that's 16 runs they've pushed across so far in my scorebook. Well, it's starting to look like one big ink spot.
Yanked on the ground down the line. And this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. And he's safe. Well, unfortunately, it appears he's going to be forced out of the game with what looks like a lower right arm injury. And it could be a number of issues, of course, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Pablo Sandoval will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. Dustin Pedroia is set to try his luck now with 4 runs already across and a chance to make it 5 right here. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Set to deliver the 0-1. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And the run is in to score from third. Throw won't get him.
And you know, there are plenty of times when a team's not going to score 17 runs in a week. And these guys have got it done in 1 game so far. How about saving a few of those?
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hanley Ramirez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. One out and a runner on second base. One and two as he chases the slider.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Just seems like that's how things have been going. Even when you do something positive like get the strikeout, something goes wrong, and that guy's going to reach base here on the mishandled third strike.
He's set. Here it comes. Blake Swihart stands in as he swings and misses for strike one.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Runners are at first and third, one away. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. Release point, mechanics, just about everything looks out of whack right now.
And these are the guys that really scare you. The guys that have absolutely no clue where the ball's going. Time to close up that stance just a little bit, I think.
Moss is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he will not have a play behind him. It's an infield single.
The shortstop, number 2,
Xander Bogaerts gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
And now that third base dugout has really come to life. They are not happy about that last pitch. Hard to blame them. And I think it's going to lead to a warning as you see the home plate umpire coming out. And he will indeed issue the warning to both benches.
And I think that's what he has to do. You've got to keep control of the ball game.
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. You could see the entire third base dugout leap to their feet. And I have a feeling that the home plate umpire is not going to take too kindly to this most recent indiscretion. And indeed he will not. He's ejected the pitcher from the ball game.
Yeah, it's no surprise at all right there. The way this one's gone, you had to know that you weren't going to get away with it again. So you can argue all you want, but it's not going to do you any good now.
Sam Tuivalala will come into the game now and take over following the ejection.
Sam Tuivalala.
Just tell me what to put.
The big black thing. There you go.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, I think he's already had a pretty good week in this game already. 3 RBIs in this one.
And look out as that gets him. So that's going to bring home a run. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
14.
Number 60 will come in and pitch now.
Pitching for the Cardinals, number 60.
David Ortiz will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning.
Well, he's already got 3 hits in this game coming into this at-bat, so we'll see if he can get that 4th now against this new guy.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Boy, and call off the Dogs already as this is down for extra bases. The runner from second crosses the plate. And he is in there.
The right fielder, number 48, Pablo Sandoval.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang. And guys, I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
And that is some tough justice right there. But you just had to know that if you kept working that far inside, bad things are going to happen. And now we get to watch the rest of the game from the clubhouse.
Number 67 is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. And guys, I have a strong hunch here that that's going to be the last pitch he throws. Out is the home plate umpire, and he's going to send our pitcher off to an early shower. He's been ejected from the ball game.
And that is some tough justice right there. But you just had to know that if you kept working that far inside, bad things are going to happen. And now we get to watch the rest of the game from the clubhouse.
Trevor Rosenthal will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Dustin Pedroia will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. Long throw to third, but too late, and he's safe at third. The run scores from second. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. And he's safe.
I can't push the right button.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hanley Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
Bunt attempt, but that'll bounce foul. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Blake Swihart ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Rosenthal comes set. Here's the first pitch. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. A 1 pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Runner around second now, headed for third. And he is out at third as he risks trying to run on that left fielder's arm, and this inning is over. And I don't know about you, partner, but I'm a little out of... Pablo Sandoval will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field,
Stephen Piscotty steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Boy, he might be pressing his luck a little now. That's 2 straight pitches right down the middle.
And that's a base hit.
Why is he going? Oh, it's
And a good bounce back from 0-2. It's a leadoff double.
Pretty lucky here defensively that this winds up only a double. You see the leap, maybe a little missed time there as it gets over his head, but fortunately, he's got backup to field this thing and get it in quickly. That backup's late in getting there. These are the kind of plays you see inside the parking zone.
Baloney. Big rock baloney.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here.
Left fielder.
Brandon Moss stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Boy, we're more than halfway through this game, and he's thrown a first pitch strike to 70% of the batters he's faced, so he's pitching very, very well right now.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Too late.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Well, he's just putting on a clinic out there right now. Let's check it out on Show Track. Well, these guys are just having all sorts of trouble figuring him out. Strikes out his 6th batter of the game so far.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side.